Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's me, Vic Chambliss, and I'm back with another video on Wrath of Maverick TV. Here I am, ready to talk about the Real Housewives reunion. Oh my god, it went down. It was so good. The only gripe I had with the reunion is there was too many goddamn commercials, but it got it popping from the very beginning, so let's just get on right down into it. And as y'all can see, I have my pre-shower face on, so after this video, I'm gonna finish recording this, then I'm gonna try to upload to YouTube as quick as I can and get into the shower. So anyway, so it got cracking right from the jump. Andy was, he was asking all the right questions. But I will say, right off the bat, I just want to go right into the Nene and Shereé argument. Well, first of all, I'm skipping that. Let's go into the Kandi and Nene segment because this is how I feel about it. Nene, like Kandi said, you sat out there and bent your ass over for a bunch of dudes thinking you was selling fantasy and not pussy. But bitch, you can't look down on Kandi for like wanting to talk about sex, having open opinions about sex, and selling sex toys, because like you did something back in your 20s where like it was all about sex. So like if anything, you should be more understanding about it, because what you did was just pure sexuality in all. So what Kandi is doing is not really different from what you did as a stripper, my opinion. And then secondly, for you just to be like, I don't want to be a bunch of 40-year-old women gossiping and taking it back and all that, bitch. It wasn't even like that. It was celebrating Kandi's launch party for her sex line. Maybe when your ass launch something, they'll feel the same way. They won't feel the same way you felt when you was at her party. Because bitch, I swear to God, if your ass ended up having a launch party for any goddamn thing and they showed up and they was complaining the way you were, you would have the worst motherfucking things to say. So bitch, I'm gonna need you to clean up your act come season 5 or somebody releasing something or having a launch party for a goddamn object. With that being said, like Nene was over it. She was so over the fact that Kandi just got her ass good. She was like, you bent your ass over and all this. And Nene didn't like the fact that Shereé and Kim and Phaedra was over there laughing too. So she was mad at that. But Nene, I have a love-hate relationship because she's very funny, but her attitude sucks ass. Like it really does. Like the whole I don't want a dildo up my ass today. That was hilarious. But anyway, fast forward. They was talking about Kim. Kim was boring me, and then they got into Nene. No, they got into Kim, and Kim was boring me. Then they got into who did they get into next? I want to say they got into Phaedra. Yeah, Phaedra and Shereé. They got into Phaedra and Shereé. This is my thing. I feel like Shereé was pressing the whole child support situation with Bob so much because that bitch was trying to hurry up and collect some fucking child support to pay for Chateau Shereé. But because the bitch couldn't get the money, Chateau Shereé is like what they said, dirt, grass, Neverland, as Nene said. Where she gonna visit sticks. It was hilarious. And then I also feel like that's the reason why she presses so hard. But for her to be trying to come at Phaedra, like bitch, Phaedra been doing this shit for 13 years. She know what the fuck she talking about. She know what the fuck she was doing. Your ass talking about some, oh, I don't want to put their father in jail. Bitch, they father though obviously don't give a fuck about you or them if he don't want to pay your ass child support. And that whole, oh, that wasn't an inflatable mattress, that was a pillow for my dog. I don't believe that shit, bitch, because like where the fuck is your dog? And on top of that, it didn't look like a goddamn pillow. It looked inflatable. And furthermore, she was coming at Phaedra. I'm pretty sure Phaedra know what the fuck she was talking about. She said, put his ass in jail. That way he won't be able to come out until he pays the money that's due. Your ass didn't want to go with that for whatever reason. This bitch up at court sticking his tongue out your silly ass as you deserved it because you was fucking stupid. But for you to be coming at Phaedra like she knew what the fuck she was talking about, she knew what the fuck she was talking about. Your ass didn't want to listen. That's your problem. You don't listen, Shereé. Then you was getting an attitude with her as if like I said, like she was stupid. Bitch, I'm glad she didn't want to work with your ass, but you would have been lucky. You should be very grateful that she gave your ass that check back, because had it been me, I wouldn't have gave you shit. Like, get your shit, get the fuck out of my office. But the check is my shit now, bitch. And with that being said, I didn't like how she came at Phaedra, and you could tell, like, even though Phaedra was a lawyer, she's not an arguing type of person. But as she said, she's gonna let Shereé wear her crown because she's the queen of throwing people under the goddamn bus, bitch. But anyway, furthermore, the real argument, it got started with Nene and Shereé. Okay, so I don't remember how exactly it started, but what I can tell y'all is that it just went downhill from the very beginning. And it was getting good. Nene had the audacity to tell Shereé to fix her body. Like, bitch, look at your big bird, pink flamingo shaped ass, bitch, with your beak face and that nose that you got look like a fucking beak. What the fuck are you talking about fix her body? Like, Shereé's body is together. Like, her face, it may not be all that, but her body is definitely all that. Nene, like, your body is not all that. And I want to talk about how, like, a crazy fool you look coming to Kandi's launch party wearing a fucking green garbage bag and black shorts. sports. Who the fuck was you stunting on, bitch? But with that being said, so you know they got into it. And it was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But all of a sudden, Shereé decided to bring Nene's son, what's his name, Bryson? Yeah, Bryson, because she got Bryson, Brenton's the young one, Bryson's the older one. So, you know, she wanted to bring Bryson into the mix, talking about something. My kids are not stealing from Walmart. And Shereé did have a point, because, like, your kids are a reflection of you. But Nene did have a better point when she said, okay, just because I raised them don't mean they always going to do the right thing. That's true. Look at George Zimmerman. Anyway, that being said, you know, I didn't agree with Shereé bringing Bryson into mix, because first of all, that's very low down. Like, bitch, my kids are innocent parties, and we shouldn't be bringing up each other's kids. Like, that's tasteless. Like, for you to come at somebody's child, somebody who's young and like immature, that is very tasteless. But you know, I understood Shereé's point, because like they are a reflection of your ass. Bitch, you going around talking about you rich, bitch, and all this type of shit. And your child is stealing from Walmart of all fucking places, bitch. What does that tell you? What does that say about you? But I did not agree with that. But you know, she was going around saying, you know, I'm rich, bitch, and all of this. But I'm like, Nene, she tried to change it up to something. Oh, I did not mean I was rich financially. I mean rich as in like happiness and health. And I was like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Because if that was really the case, you wouldn't put so much emphasis on a Trump check. That's why you put so much financial emphasis on a Trump check, bitch, because you want to imply that you were richer than Shereé, and really that's not the fucking case. I don't know, whatever the case might be, but bitch, you trying to change it up, and it's fake, and I wasn't here for that. But anyway, with that, so Shereé was going back and forth, but when she brought Nene's child into Nene fucking... that hit the nail on the head. Nene was a ticking time bomb, exploded, and she fucking tore Shereé apart. Like, she just went in. I can't even remember all the stuff that she was saying, but what I do remember was when she was like, I am no different from you, bitch. I was like, oh, like I can't imagine, because Shereé just sat there shaking her head like, like, ain't no bitch. We finna go back and forth until I get the better word. Not the last word, but the better word. Because if you get the better word, everything you said after that, bitch, is fucking non-factoring. It's irrelevant. With that being said, Nene got the better word and the last word. Shereé was just sitting there crying, looking like a sad dog. I hate it when Shereé be fucking crying, because she looks like that dog. I can't remember his name. Droopy from Cartoon Network with the real wrinkled up face, whatever the case might be. But anyway, so later on, you know, I can't really remember what was going on. After that, I think maybe Kim and Nene got into it again over you know, Nene tweeting about Kim's house, and I don't know. But I lastly want to touch on two things. Kandi, when they asked her that was she instigating or whatever the case might be, when Kandi was like, well, all I can say is that she's rich. Like Kandi said, like she was just making a joke, because Kim and Shereé and probably Phaedra too was like saying a lot of negative things about Nene, and Kandi was just like, you know what, she's rich, making a joke, making light of the situation. But of course, Nene felt like she was taking a shot. Nene is just a fucking hater. Like, I hate that. That's the part I hate about Nene. Other than that, you know, she felt like she was taking shots. And Cynthia, this ass kissing bitch, I'm gonna get on her later on, but this bitch, she was like, oh, I felt like Kandi was instigating. Bitch, I noticed how like you were sitting in the dead middle between Nene and Kandi. Nene didn't want your ass to no closer than that, bitch. Know your place. With that being said, you know, she felt like she was instigating. I personally don't feel like Kandi was instigating. As she said, like, it was just a joke. Like, it wasn't serious. If she really wanted to like take shots, she could have said a lot of way worse things, Nene. But of course, that's where your head big. You think everybody is talking about your ass. But lastly, Cynthia saying, Andy asked the question, do you think Nene has changed? Hell yeah, she fucking changed. She ain't the Nene that I've known since season 1. But everybody else was like, well, Phaedra really didn't go in. She said anything. I don't know what the fuck. But Cynthia, oh, I feel like, you know, she's doing great and all this kind of shit. Well, a little bit, because, you know, she really don't know Nene as long as the other women know her. So I guess the only Nene that she knows is the big headed, arrogant, conceited bitch Nene. But for her to say this, like, Cynthia, shut the fuck up. You know Nene ain't the same Nene if you watched the show before. So it's like, I'm not even here for your opinion. But anyway, the reunion was great. I can't believe it's gonna take 3 parts. But you know, Thursday. Actually, I'm glad they ain't making us wait till Saturday. Hopefully, the one Thursday, that'll be part 2, and then part 3 will be Saturday of that week, because, you know, I can't wait. But anyway, so I was just I can't wait because Marlo's gonna come back on. I mean, she's gonna come on part 2, and so is Peter's old black fraud looking ass. I hate his ass. And what really bothers me about Cynthia is like she has no backbone. She follows around Nene, and she can't put her grown woman panties, bloomers, granny panties on and fucking stand up to her fucking husband. Like, bitch, you want to ostracize your sister for like saying her opinion, but every time Peter says something about her, you need to correct his ass and be like, hey, I'm drawing the line right there. But for you to just sit there and just nod your head, and he obviously don't give a fuck about that bitch being your sister. Like, he had the nerves to just shake it, and I don't care. Like, what? You don't say that, but you don't disrespect my sister in front of me, and then you don't disrespect my sister in front of me on national TV. That just ain't happening. But with that being said, you know, I can't wait. Kandi's the real rich bitch, as Kim said. I mean, I read that Kandi's net worth is like over, I mean, not over, but near $35 million. And she did say that she want to be in Forbes. If that's true, if she does have $35 million in the bank, and she keeps it up, she will be in Forbes. And I hope she does, because y'all know I'm a stand for Kandi. I love Kandi. Kandi Lanice Burris. But anyway, what else I want to say about Kandi? You know, like the sex toy thing, you know, all of that. But Nene was talking about something. She don't give a damn about what the other women do. Sounds like a hater to me. And Cynthia, why you all up her ass? Since she claims she don't want no dildo up her ass, she got you up her ass. So that's why she don't need no goddamn dildo. But that being said, for you all up her ass and shit, bitch, she don't give a fuck about the Bailey modeling agency, whatever the fuck it's called. So you need to, like, people need to watch out for the signs, like the side eyes, all of that. You really need to watch out for the signs, because the people you be thinking your friend really ain't your goddamn friend. Nene said she don't give a fuck what the other women do, which I don't understand. Like, bitch, if you don't give a fuck about Kandi launch party, why the fuck did you go in the first place? But she went to hate, of course. But you know, that's all I want to talk about in this video so far, because the rest of the reunion ain't showed yet. But all I do want to say is follow me on Twitter at Big Shambliss. Wait a minute. Follow me on Twitter at Big Shambliss, BICCHAMBLISS. Like this video, share this video, comment on this video, tell me your thoughts, and that's all I want to talk about today. Y'all know I'm about to get in the shower, I'm about to wash this hair, I'm about to wash my face, I'm about to wash my body, you know, all of that. Am I the only person who uses two different towels? Because I have like a body towel and I have a face towel, because you know, I think it's dirty for you to like use the towel that you just washed your ass with the crack of your ass. I hope y'all wash the crack of your ass. It's like I do. But anyway, take that towel, wash the crack of your ass, and then rub it all over your face. Like, I ain't doing that. That's ghetto. But anyway, like I said, like this video, share this video, comment on the video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter at Big Shambliss, BICCHAMBLISS. And I will see y'all later. Peace. Come to cheese.